Joe Bob, we're rolling. Now.
This is not what it looks like. I know the Joe Bob Briggs 5th anniversary show got kind of off to a shaky start, and I got thrown out of the hotel room because of some kind of misunderstanding, and I owe the hotel $390 for phone and room service, plus the 7 Bahama Mamas I had while y'all were watching Lou Diamond Phillips root around with that ugly nun. But, you know, the state I'm in right now, for the first time in my life, I could probably watch Lou Diamond Phillips and feel better. That's how bad it is.
Are you Mr. Joe Bob Biggers?
Yeah, I'm Joe Bob.
I'm Mr. Slidell. I'm the assistant credit manager, and I understand there's a problem with your bill.
Not again. You know, this may be hard for you to believe, but do you see that camera right over there? We're doing a TV show here, Joe Bob's Drive-In Theater. It's been on 5 years. You've probably heard of it.
That's very interesting, Mr. Biggers.
Briggs. Joe Bob Briggs.
Wade Slidell, assistant credit manager.
I know. Now, Wade, what we've got here is a TV show, okay? People are waiting to see the world-famous Las Vegas celebrities we promised them for my 5th anniversary show, only we don't have any Las Vegas celebrities because the geniuses at the movie channel forgot that it was my 5th anniversary. So they're waiting for the next movie, Steel and Lace. Have you seen that movie, Wade? Great movie. It's in the Drive-In Hall of Fame. That's why we're showing it this month.
That's very interesting, Mr. Briggs.
Call me Joe Bob, okay?
That's very interesting, but I'm afraid I have to work something out with you to settle your account in the amount of $537.
$537. I know.
$559.
Wade, let me explain something to you that'll save us both a whole lot of time. I work for a company called the Movie Channel. Maybe you've heard of it. They're rich. Maybe not real rich, but richer than you and me. The Movie Channel is owned by a company called Showtime Networks Incorporated. Showtime Networks Incorporated is owned by a company called Viacom Incorporated. Viacom Incorporated is owned by a guy named Sumner Redstone, who has a company so big that only he knows the name of it. And that company is owned by a company in Luxembourg, that is owned by a company in Geneva, that's owned by a company in Tokyo. Are you following this, Wade? Somewhere in Tokyo, there's a guy who will write you a check for $537. And until
$559.
559 gall-darn dollars.
Please, Mr. Briggs, don't get upset. It'll bother the patrons.
But I, Joe Bob Briggs, host of Joe Bob's Drive-In Theater, cannot, right at this moment, on the worst day of my life, at the utter end of my existence, I cannot write you a check or give you a credit card because I have no money. Now, would you like to break my legs now? Would that make you feel better?
We don't break legs, Mr. Briggs. What we do is we try to come up with a very good plan for you to pay us back.
A plan?
Now, if you're broke, we will pay for your way to the airport and give you a one-way ticket to any city in America.
Let me put it this way, Slidell. I'm staying here. It's my gall-darn anniversary show, and I am staying here.
I see. Are these yours?
Wade, look, you don't seem like that bad a guy. Let me try to talk to you.
Listen, I'm afraid I'll have to hold these.
What are you doing?
Till we've received some sort of payment. I'm sure you're going to understand.
Hold them? You want to hold my underwear?
Just till we work out a formal payment plan.
Great. Don't touch that hat. Don't touch the hat. I can't stand for anybody to touch my hat. Thank you. Humiliating. Hey, Cochise. You forgot something. These have great sentimental value to me. Better take them. Might have to come back here to get them. Wade, I want to ask you a question. Do you ever smile at anything?
No.
Good answer. All right, can I ask you one favor, Wade? Because I know you have to leave and start filing my underwear in the proper place. Do you enjoy this job?
Yes.
Then maybe you can appreciate this. I have to talk to this camera right here now. It will only take a minute. I'll get money from that. maybe even $549.
$559.
$559. Then I could give that money to you, and you would be happy, and I would be happy, and your boss would be happy. And are you married, Wade? Can you see me here, Wade?
Yes.
You are married.
No.
Well, then your wife would be the only one not happy because you don't have a wife. So here, Wade, hold this while I finish as collateral. It'll make you feel secure. And I just have to do this now. Alan, you idiot, get me out of here. This is no longer funny. We announced the anniversary show. We're going to do the anniversary show. Please, we've got great movies all month long, the favorites from the past 5 years. I've got all this stuff I want to say about them. I hadn't even given out the dead body count on Steel and Lace because Enzio here from the George Romero School for Hotel Employees thinks I'm trying to weasel out on a $500 check. In fact, if anybody out there could loan me $600, then I would, what are you doing? Wade, what are you doing? What's happening? Wade, don't touch that camera, Wade, all right? You cannot take that camera, all right? Alan, I'm gonna kill you, Alan. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna rip your guts out, and then I'm gonna grind your arms into pencils, then I'm gonna break them in half, and then I'm gonna take your head and I'm gonna feed it to a Doberman. That's what I'm gonna do. Has anybody got a quarter here? I gotta make a phone. Listen, all right, wait a minute. All right, Wade, give me this. All right, this is my camera now. It's mine. I am gonna use it. All right, now listen to me. You're gonna have to kill me to get this camera, Slidell. We are going to have a good time. Is that understood? Repeat after me, everyone out there. We are going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Slidell, get over here. Say it. Say it.
We're going to have a good time.
Say it louder.
We're going to have a good time.
Smile when you say that, Slidell.
We're going to have a good time.
Good. Okay. Excellent. Now, we'll watch the movie. It's a fun movie. You will enjoy this movie. Roll the movie. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the movie. Can you hear me? Is this thing working? I gotta talk fast here because I only get this one phone call. But first thing, very important. Alan, if you're listening, the bail is $5,000 for the assault charge and $1,000 for solicitation of prostitution, which I can't go into right now, but I'm not guilty on that prostitution thing. Listen to me though, get in touch with Wayne Newton. He'll know what to do. And everyone out there, all you fans of drive-in theater for the last 5 years, believe me, the rest of the month is going to be great. Don't go by tonight. Like next week, the movies we're going to have are... I don't really have my notes with me here at the... see, I had to come down to a government office to start getting next week's show ready. We think maybe we'll have some topless dancers from...
Please insert 5 cents for the next 5 minutes or your call will be disconnected.
Any of you guys got a nickel? Hey, Luis, give me a nickel, okay? I'll give you $5 when I get out, all right? Yeah, well, I can't pin day-hole right now, whatever that means. I need a nickel.
Please insert 5 cents to continue your conversation for another 5 minutes.
Listen, everybody, next week we'll be live from the Las Vegas Hilton. It's going to be a totally different show. I know it might look like nobody remembered my 5th anniversary, but nothing could be further.